I just went to my LinkedIn to see the jobs that I have applied to see how many I have applied to. And I was expecting around 100. But like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 jobs on one page. And there are 47 pages. If I haven't forgotten my math, does that equal to 470 jobs? No, that's impossible. That is impossible. So I'm a digital marketing professional. I have been doing this, working in this field for about 11 years now. And I'm from India, and I've worked in an advertising agency for all of this time. And I'm here now in Korea studying at Seoul National University. I'm pursuing a Korean language course, currently at an advanced level. And the reason I came here is to find employment and find a new life here. I needed a break. I also needed a new place to inspire myself. And as a creative professional, I think most creative professionals crave something like that, a new place that gives you a new kind of inspiration. And so for me, that had to be done on a much larger scale and not just move companies from one company to another, because a lot of people suggested that to me, but I didn't think that was the thing. I also needed to change overall environment, not just company, but where I stay. And so I decided that this is the right time to move to a new place. And also, I always wanted to move to a new country when I was this age, when I was in my 30s. So I decided, if not now, then never. So that's how I came here. How is it possible? Is it really 10 jobs on each page? Yeah, there are 10 jobs on each page, and everything is in Seoul because I've not applied for anything else. Except for just these two, 5 years ago. But this is where, 1 year ago, this is where my journey starts. My journey to applying to jobs in Korea begins 1 year ago. And these are some of the first jobs that I ever applied to. Everything, as you can see, is marketing, digital, yeah, all kinds of companies, advertising agencies, brand side. I've applied to everything. But I still can't believe the total is around more than 400. I'm gonna cry. The job hunting experience has been very interesting for me because, like I said, I have worked in the same company for 10 years. And so I have never applied for another job in those 10 years. I have never went for an interview in those 10 years. So suddenly being open to that experience and being open to that market again just honestly got me scared, because I don't know how to tell someone that I'm really good at what I do. I don't know how to prove it to someone. You can look at my work and you can decide for yourself, but putting myself out there, projecting myself out there is a very scary thing, and that's what made me realize that if it's scary for me, who has a lot of experience, I can imagine how scary it must be for someone who's just out of college. So yeah, job alerts. So like I have set up job alerts for like operations specialist, social media, digital marketing manager, account manager. These are kind of the roles that I would do. So I have set up alerts on this. What that essentially does is, on a daily basis, I get an email and notification from LinkedIn whenever jobs related to these designations are posted. And I get mails every day. Every single day I get a mail from LinkedIn. But, well, that hasn't helped so far.
Hey.
Hey. Fourth attempt today.
Fourth attempt?
Yes, fourth attempt since 1.5 years, and it's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. But I feel the last one was better, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, the last one was better.
What did you get last time?
What's it? Oh, I don't know. It was the last exam was a month ago, and the results are to come by the end of this month. So I am writing this exam without knowing how I performed my previous one.
I see.
So, but I still feel the last one was better.
Hmm.
Now, let's see.
Do you think if you get UCUB right, that would help you with getting a job?
Yes, the primary reason why I want a UCUB is because I think it might play a positive role in me getting a job, and because to be honest, am I allowed to say this? I'm pretty good in school. I don't want to be what do you say, boastful, but I am pretty good in school. I am pretty good at the language, and I feel my best skill is Marhagi. So my speaking skills are pretty good, followed by my listening skills. So I don't feel that in the real world I will have any problem in working in a corporate world where the language that we speak in is maybe like a mix of English and Korean. So I don't think real world I will have a problem, but maybe for, I don't know, bureaucratic reasons, a UCUB looks better on the resume. A UCUB might get more attention when a recruiter sees it, because there are so many people, so many foreigners now applying for a job. So if I have a SAGUP and someone else has a UCUB, even though their real life skill might be different, on paper that just looks better. So I'm just afraid that I don't want to lose out on that. So that's the reason I'm going to keep giving the exam until I get a UCUB. The more I dig deeper into this, I realize that just finding a job is very different than finding a company who can sponsor your visa or who is willing to sponsor your visa. But for a company to sponsor an employment visa, there are a lot of factors, a lot of rules that they have to follow. And I don't know for what reason the companies that I was applying to were not ready to sponsor a visa. But I think in my overall assessment of my situation so far, I think the biggest roadblock in my job hunt is the fact that it's difficult to find a company who is ready to sponsor your visa.
Based on the D4 and D2 visa holders and the point of view, and to change E71 visa and out of a 6 to 7 professional job is very difficult right now, right? There are too many jobs, but only Ministry of Justice has designated 6 to 7 professional jobs. So I just, if the Ministry of Justice just extend and the job category is more than like 200, like something like this, and if you do, and there will be more opportunities to the change E71, right?
I just have one last question for you. Do you think you might regret your decision to come to Korea in the future?
No.
No? That's
No.
it?
Simple.
Like that simple?
Yes.
Even-
I'll just say no.
Even if you don't get a job?
Ooh, oh, I don't know. I mean, that's difficult. It's a very existential question. What should I say? I don't know. I ask myself that question every day when I go to bed. I still don't have an answer to that. Some days I feel I will regret it. Some days I feel I will not. No. The thing is, and this is not my answer, but I will still say it because I don't know how I will end it. I want to say no. That is the instant answer that comes to my mouth. But if I think about it more, I honestly don't know. I ask myself this question every day, every night, and I still haven't found the answer. Some days I feel I will regret it. Some days I feel I will not regret it. Generally, I'm a very positive person. So even if something very bad happens, I always try to see, okay, I learned something from this. Okay, there was something good about it. So I'm usually trying to find the good in the bad kind of a person. So when I think about this experience, if I don't get a job eventually and I have to maybe go back to my country, of course I will be sad. But will I regret coming here in the first place? No, because I believe the time you spend in a place is a factor of all your experiences in that place. And whether I stay here for 6 months or 1 year or 2 years, I am sure that I would have had a lot of enriching experiences that I learned something from, where I tried something new, which I obviously couldn't have done or tried if I didn't come here. So I will always appreciate that. But of course, thinking more realistically, yes, I would regret not having a job, which was my primary purpose of coming here. I like to believe that that will never happen. So yeah.